she's not my friend, she's not my enemy, I'm indifferent about her, I don't know. So I'm just like, it was just a very easy name to put up. You could go and I wouldn't really care, to be honest.
So according to Doyins, Venita is doing too much and she just feels like, hey, if she wants to go, she should go. She's not going to feel some type of way if she leaves. So you guys, what do you think about what Doyins has to say about Venita? It just goes to show that in that whole alliance that they were forming, Doyins is the champion.
Hello, thank you.
How are you today?
Hey!
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Philomina Moses Lawson. If you're seeing me for the very first time, you're welcome. Thank you so much for clicking. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and hit the like button as well. Now let's talk about the video. First of all, they had a diary session today and some of the diary session was so interesting that I had to come out here to talk about it. So let's start with Uriel.
I found myself you know, one eye looking at somebody, so I'm so much older than him and it shouldn't.
Guys, Uriel has a hot crush on one of the housemates and we do not know who it is yet, but you trust the internet. We'll find out very soon. I'm already suspecting that it's either of these three guys, Soma, Neo, or Adekunle. And the reason why is because she says she's in her mid-30s and the person that she really has a crush on, she has been trying to suppress it because the person is really younger than her and she doesn't even just know. People are trying to ask who it is, but she refused to mention. She said it's going to be Soma. But people are saying, don't worry, age is just a number.
Age is nothing but a number.
I'm too old for him.
You know, her diary session was so interesting as always. She's the queen of diary room. She will speak Pidgin, she will speak Igbo, she will give us British, she will give us normal Nigeria English. Like, interesting time. She stood up, she danced. You know, it was so good. It was such a delight to have Uriel in the diary room. Also, it was Princess' birthday today, and Big Brother, of course, brought cake, and then he and brought a dress for her. She had a tiara that she brought, so she wore it, and she just said, oh my God, you guys, I love you guys, thank you so much. Housemates sang birthday songs for her, and you know, they just, Venita and some other housemates just said a prayer for her and everything. They still took pictures. Big Brother played music for them. They were dancing, they played Lemon, just, you know, having fun. Now, let's also talk about another person's diary room session that I liked. That person was Angel.
And when did we get married?
Angel was entering diary room and singing, I am going to see my husband. You guys, it's a popular song on TikTok, but she was just telling people that you are my husband, though you don't even know. People are saying, Angel, when did we get married? But she was like, people that we need to get married, though. We need to get married. And people was like, I am going to consider your request. Anyways, her diary session was interesting and fun. And she also talked about how when she was in the show the first time, she was just turning 21. She turned 21 in February, and in July, she was already in the house. She felt like that time was such a bad time for her. She was in a bad place. She was sad. She was going through a lot. And she just was learning a lot about herself in the show. So, but she's happy about the second chance. She's grown now. This is like 2 years later. She's happy and grateful that Big Brother brought her back. And it's just, you know, really exciting to be back and everything. I really love the growth that Angel is feeling right now. We can see it. We can all see that Angel, somehow, she has grown from the person she used to be. We all know that time Angel will stay on her own. She will cry. Angel will carry cigar. She will smoke. You know, she kept talking about her ex-boyfriend that died of suicide. You know, just share all those things. But this time around, Angel is the happy girl. And she has been talking about how her battery is always low, her social battery is low. But she's always, you know, here with Soma, there with the girls, you know, doing stuff. Another person's diary room that stood out for me was Sissy. Sissy was talking to Big Brother about how a time in the show before was just so terrible, and she's just here to change the narrative. That from that time till now, she has grown. You guys, you know that time, if you Google who is the most bitter person in Nigeria, you will see Cynthia. Sissy's name will come up. That was how bad it was, you know. But this time around, she's here for a second chance, and people that had to encourage her that, see, your past is your past. Now you're a new person. Your past does not define you. You know, Hisha talked to her, and it was so emotional. She didn't cry or any of those things, but I felt that when people that talked to her, and I know that she has, you know, grown so far in the house. She's just this cool, calm, collected person, no stress, nothing. She's just, you know, trying to make breaks up with the rest of the housemates, which is really good to see. I love it for her. Let's also talk about Doyins' diary session. You know, Doyins' diary session, Big Brother was asking her who she nominated, and she said Venita. You guys, you know the conspiracy that happened. And when Big Brother asked why, she said it's because Venita is doing too much. And again, she doesn't really care so much for Venita in the sense that if she stays or she leaves, it doesn't matter to her. So she was like the easiest person for her to put up and all whatnot. That sounded so malicious to me, but everybody get the right to feel within they won't feel. Also, Big Brother asked, you know, about the head of house. A lot of the housemates said good things. In fact, everybody that went to the diary room today said good things about their head of house, Adekunle. Like, oh, he's so good, he's so calm, he doesn't have problem, he's a patient person, he's humble, you know, he didn't change much. Even though some people were like, he should be more assertive, some others were like, he's just good, he's doing so far so good. You know, then when he got to Doyins' turn too, she said good things about him, saying that he's strategic. She's not surprised about the fact that he won the head of house because he's actually smart. You know, so far he's doing good. And a lot of people were shocked because like Doyin and Adekunle, they had a fallout during the reunion that they are yet to settle or talk about. So people were surprised by that. But yeah, that is it. But when they asked Pere about his own head of house, he had other things to say. He said he felt like the thing that happened with Adekunle and Mercy, that Adekunle is doing somehow about it, like he's not owning up to his shit, he's not, you know, putting his foot forward and just, you know, taking charge of the whole situation, in the sense that if you had given your word before that there was not going to be rehearsal or wager task presentation, anything, then why did you bring it up? You could have just let it go. Like, you know, he should have called Mercy aside first to talk to Mercy that, oh, Mercy, I know that I told you before that we're not going to do any wager thing this evening, but now that we are all here and I'm planning to do it, that's what he should have done. People are now say, see, Mercy is not deputy head of house. Adekunle didn't owe Mercy any apology or any explanation as to why he has changed his mind and wanted to do the rehearsal. You know, but Pere was like, no, that's not how it should be. He should have just, you know, not spoken about the whole wager thing at all and just let it go. People that say things don't work like that. Anyhow, Sha, what do you think about that? Then another person I want to talk about is Tolani Badge. So when people that asked Tolani Badge who she nominated, she said Venita, and she said, to be fair, she actually regrets her action. And it's so annoying that she couldn't even really sleep when she put her up. She was like, why did I put this girl up? I actually like her. She's cool people. Like, I don't have any problem with her. And I have somebody else that I could have nominated. So why did I put this person up? It just goes to show that she was just following what people were saying, that from now moving forward, she's going to follow her intuition, because it doesn't make sense that she just put somebody up because someone else said she should, you know, and all those alliances things that she doesn't even know. Then let's talk about alliance. You know, Uriel was talking about the fact that Doyin came and met her and was telling her that, oh, I've formed alliance with people and your name came up, but I'm here to talk to you about it, so that I'm going to go and tell them now not to put your name up. So when you go, do not put me up, so that I'm going to speak to you, my people, for you. And Uriel was like, now, so now my head you won't use. She said, for that reason, the fact that Doyin came to meet her, it means that she's going to put her up. So that was why she put Doyin up. And she knows that Doyin is already breaking the alliance by coming to meet her. So like, you can't trust that kind of person. So another person's diary room that I actually enjoyed was Kidwire. Kidwire was so excited. He was just talking. He said he put Ilebaye up because it was just like, oh, we are a team of lions here. And Ilebaye was just like red meat that they can just eat. I say, oh God, Kidwire, this boy. Anywho, so this is all the gist that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've come this far, you're the real MVP. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye-bye.